Alright guys, in this next video, I want to talk a little bit about actually interacting on social media and specifically with Facebook. So you know how to set your account up, you know how to create content and images and how to post and what to post on Facebook, and that's all great. Very important stuff to know, and I'm sure you're going to master it just like every expert and successful food blogger out there. But a key thing is interacting and engaging with your audience and your followers. So on Facebook, what's a really huge important thing to do is to share other people's content. You want to find some big, successful experts that are in your fields similar to you. So for us, we'll go to Pinch of Yum, and I would recommend looking them up as well, and just go ahead and give them a like. And if you would like, give them a follow. And what that's going to do is, of course, now you'll see their content. You'll see everything that they post. And you want to just pull inspiration from what they're sharing and the things that they're doing. A really important thing to do is to look up what other competitors, I guess you could say, or just other people, again, in your industry are doing. You want to be doing, popular things. So if a popular recipe is perhaps, for example, this video that we're seeing now is no knead bread. It's something that clearly is relevant. It's clearly getting a lot of views, a lot of hits, a lot of interaction, engagement. So don't copy off of them. You want it to be your own. You want it to be your own recipe and put your own take on it. But you definitely want to do things that are relevant and current and up to date and already very popular. That's going to be engaging. That is what's going to get people following you and taking you seriously, just like all the other successful bloggers out there. And as we talked about before with posting links and sharing other people's content, you're going to want to share things. So if there's something you like, don't hesitate giving it a share, of course, liking it, commenting on it. And that brings me to my next point, which is, if you comment on things, people notice it, whether it's the actual account, Pinch of Yum. They get a lot of hits, a lot of views, and a lot of comments themselves. So it's difficult to respond to everybody. So it might not happen to you, but other people, other users, other bloggers perhaps on Facebook are going to see that and realize that you're engaging with people, that you are, current and relevant and knowledgeable and an expert in your field. So it's a really great way to start, a conversation and to really broaden your network within the industry. So I would recommend sharing different things, copying the links, putting them on your own page. You want to comment to people and tell them, your insight or your opinion on, what they're doing, especially if it's, of course, positive feedback, encouraging things go a long way. We want to spread the positivity. And in addition to that, when you're back on your own page, if you receive compliments, if you receive feedback, if you get a like on something, if someone shares something, not only don't hesitate to respond to that, but it's highly encouraged and almost a necessary thing to do if you really want to thrive in this industry. So just make sure you're commenting on things. Make sure you're replying to people. That goes a long way. So between sharing other people's content and looking at what's current, in the world and in your industry, just make sure you have a consistent schedule. And we're going to touch on that in an upcoming lesson. I know Jason's going to dive into that and tell you guys how important that is, and it definitely is. So yeah, just make sure you're consistent with everything you're putting out, and you're consistent with how much you're reaching out to people and how much you're interacting with them and everything you're posting. You all want it to come together to really build your audience and build your brand as a whole. So hopefully you guys can really take over with your Facebook engagement and grow and build a really strong audience.